It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the BUCS and the Dirty Birds. All that and more coming up next.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off-seasons. A lot of times they're friends. Come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, I remember the first time I watched one of his college games, and I was blown away. I mean, the accuracy. That ball looks like it's jumping out of his hand. He is physically talented. He's mature. He's played a lot of football. He has overcome a lot of adversity, man. That is a formula for success in the NFL. He might have to wait a little bit to find his time, but the more opportunities he gets like here in this one, I think he has a bright future.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Penix. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Right back to Irving. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Divine Diablo there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. London brought in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw again, it's Penix. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And here's Bijan. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return is Sean Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Second down and 3. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So after 1, it's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field, they're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Quick throw, taken in. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On play action, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got his man, it's Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll throw. It's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Penix going to throw again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those 2 things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go again here with Irving. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Motion man, set right. On 2nd down, Baker. Quick throw here is complete. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Two minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it. as this kicks away. Agnew on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To the sideline, he's got London. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. To the outside, catch made by London. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. That one taken in by London. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Penix. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run with Irving. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Caden Ellis in on that stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work this out to the 23. Levante David doing his work on defense. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Robinson. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. And they'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's Irving. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. give. This is Irving. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. One of the tight ends motions right. A short one there to Otten. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. On play action, Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Baker to throw. It's complete to Evans. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll try to run with White. He slams it in there, and he is in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On second down, here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
On first down, right back to Robinson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On second down, Penix. A throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. From the gun, here is Penix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Penix gonna throw again. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Penix. That one taken in by London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. from the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing again, it's Penix. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Second and 7. Penix now off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Penix. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Now Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run with Robinson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Looking to throw, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. They'll throw. It's Penix. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Baker to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mayfield. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs have cut the deficit to 5. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Here is 1st and 10. Mayfield. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's Otten, open downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That's caught left side by Otten. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, had a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.